Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share with you our opinion regarding the proposed additional 6 billion euros of the Reform and Growth Facility for the Western Balkans. While we acknowledge that the Western Balkan economies need to converge further with the European Union, we call for a closer control through several considerations for the Commission and legislators. In this respect, the financing instrument called Reform and Growth Facility for the Western Balkans, proposed last November by the European Commission, intends to boost economic growth, increase socio-economic convergence with EU countries, and accelerate alignment with the European Union values and laws with a view to future accession to the European Union of the Western Balkan countries, namely Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, North Macedonia, Montenegro, Kosovo, and Serbia. To achieve these objectives, the plan includes an additional support of 6 billion euros, 2 billion non-repayable support, and 4 billion euros in loans under the 2024-2027 period, which represents a substantial increase over 40% of the 14 billion euros that have already been made available to pre-accession countries in the current EU budget. As per the plan, we welcome the introduction of more stringent conditions for funding by linking payments to the fulfillment of conditions to be set in the reform agendas for the countries concerned. However, there are risks that the disbursement conditions are not ambitious enough and that indicators are not sufficiently clear and measurable. It also remains difficult to ensure that reforms will be sustainable, particularly in view of the region's weak administrative capacity. The plan also highlights various benefits that the proposed measures would bring to the region. However, in the absence of an impact assessment or an analytical document, we were unable to assess the extent to which the intended 6 billion euros in support is likely to contribute to achieving the facility's main objectives. Based on the review of the legislative proposal, we suggest several considerations, such as empowering the Commission to require Western Balkan governments to review or modify the reform agendas, developing internal guidance for assessing the satisfactory fulfillment of the payment conditions, clarifying certain provisions of the proposal relating to the European Court of Auditors' audit rights, and access to data and documentation to ensure proper oversight. Further details on this opinion can be found on the European Court of Auditors' website. Thank you all for your attention.